Welcome to My Big Blue Bottle. I'm your host and website owner, Christie Northrup. And I want to tell you a little bit about what My Big Blue Bottle is. As you see on the headlines here, I make the bold statement that your body is designed to heal itself. But sometimes we need to have a little bit of help with those elements that help our body to heal. And that's what My Big Blue Bottle is all about. Let me just tell you a quick story about how I found out about what's in my big blue bottle. A year ago, I had just turned 60. The week after that, my 86-year-old mom passed away. Now, we were happy to see her get out of all of her pain because for a few years she had just really struggled. And my mom, who had always been so happy, and she was always happy, even to the end, but she'd been so healthy and active as we were growing up, and she raised 6 kids and had a full-time job, and she was, pretty much super mom. But as she got older, then like all of us, as we age, we begin to ache. And so in the end, she was on so many different kinds of medication. I decided I'm not going to do that. I do not want to be 86 and be tethered to prescription bottles. And so I decided I'm going to start looking for something. But the tipping point was when I was flying across country on my way to her funeral. I must have picked up something on those airplanes. You know how the planes are all like everybody's all scrunched in there and we're breathing the same air and somebody's sick and then we're all sick. Well, by the time I got to her funeral, I could barely talk. My throat, I had this like big lump in my throat, and I know it wasn't just because I was so sad to say goodbye to my mom. But I've had always a fear of getting bronchitis because as a professional presenter, if I don't have a voice, then how can I fulfill my contracts with my clients? So I was always thinking, I gotta stay clean, and I'm always sanitizing. My poor husband walks in the door, and the first thing I do is sanitize him. So I'm thinking, what can I do? I'm just at a time that it was the right time for me to learn about what is in my big blue bottle. So it might be time right now for you to learn about this. So let me tell you what's inside of my big blue bottle. In fact, let me show you. You know what? Before I do, let me tell you how I found out about it. So I have a good friend that I've known for several years, and she was always athletic and the picture of health. Now, I've always been healthy, but I'm not athletic. I am working on exercising more, and she'd always tell me about this great thing that was helping her to maintain her health. But I was thinking, it's probably like one of those thick shakes, and I'm not into shakes. Or maybe it's some capsules or tablets and maybe some herbs or an exotic berry drink. And those all probably have their place, but it just wasn't something I wanted. I didn't want to be having to choose from a plethora of different kind of oils if I had a certain kind of ailment. I just wanted something really simple, but I didn't want it to be like a drink that like made me gag. So that's why I'm telling you that right now, because I want to show you when you see inside what this looks like. Because I'm going to pour some in my little cup. Here we go. You're going to be surprised. What does this look like to you? I guess it would help if it comes out. I don't want to spill. Look. Doesn't it look as clear as water? Well, you are going to be so surprised when you find out what is in here. And the thing is, I'm going to give you a little hint. These are special molecules, and these are the things that are already in our bodies. That's why I love this, because this isn't something natural. This is something native. Our body already creates these molecules. They're called redox signaling molecules, by the way, if you want to get scientific. And our body makes these. And this is how our body heals itself. But the problem is, as we age, our body makes fewer and fewer. And usually it doesn't take long for our body to make these. But as I said, the production is decreased. Now, years ago, some really smart scientists were able to recreate those molecules, and it takes 3 to 4 days to make what's in here versus what it took our body just to take seconds to make. So they also been able to stabilize this. So now you can actually keep them here in this bottle, and then we can drink them. The other thing that I loved about it, because now at the time I had just turned 60, and I was so excited because I thought I'm going to get senior citizen discounts. But I found out that this isn't just for people that have aches and pains and are aging. Nope, this is for all kinds of people. In fact, if you have a cell, this is for you, because this is how your cells will communicate with each other. If you're an athlete and you want to improve your performance, check out the tab here under athletes. If you are medical professionals, I know you are the people that are, you put yourself out there and you contract all kinds of illnesses from people. So you want to do something that's going to protect your cells, or even teachers. I have 2 sons that are teachers and they tend to get ill more often. Even children, even babies love this because it helps their cells. And you know what else? If you have animals, this is great for animals. So check out the tabs here, and I do want to make very clear that what is inside my big blue bottle is not a cure for any kind of a disease. So I just want to make that really, really clear. But it is a redox signaling supplement. And you'll be surprised when you know what the ingredients are and how you can get them. So be sure you put your name and your email over here so I can send you an email with this information. You'll have my contact information, and then we can communicate if that's something that you want to know more about. And remember to check out the different pages here on my website on the tabs so you can see that if you have a cell, this is something that can really benefit your life. In fact, it's the best cell plan on the planet. Thanks again for visiting the site, and enjoy the emails that you're going to have as soon as you put your email, there we go, email and name right here in the box. Thanks, and have a healthy day.